Hey, welcome to Rum and Code. My name is Matt. Today I'm going to show you a brief example of memoization in React and Qwik. Here's an example of a simple React component where we memoize the uppercasing of the value of the input field. I will walk through the key aspects of this code and then walk through how to update this to the Qwik version. The next slide, I'll provide a side-by-side comparison. Here is the component declaration. We have our useState hook to store the value. Here we have a function inside of useMemo that converts the value of name to uppercase and returns that value. In React, when you use useMemo, you need to provide what values to watch in a dependency array, name in this case. Here is our input that the user would type into. We are setting the value as name from useState. We pass the onChange props to the input to keep the value in sync with the application state. We are simply outputting the value of name in line here. Finally, we are displaying the capitalized value as well. Again, here's the full React component. Now let's start making this the Qwik equivalent. Let's wrap the component in the component $function. Replace the useState hook with the useSignal hook. Replace the useMemo hook with the useComputed $hook. Note that the useComputed $hook does not require any dependency array, as it is simply determining when to update based off of the signal itself. Now let's update the input. In Qwik, we can simply bind the value of the signal directly to the input. Then let's update the value of the render. We just add the dot value to name. Finally, let's update the render of capitalized name. Again, just adding dot value. And here is the final Qwik component. Here's our side-by-side of the difference between a React and Qwik memoized value component. Again, this is a very basic example, and the code is very similar, so it's very easy to learn Qwik. In Qwik, we wrap our components in component $. We use signal instead of state. We use instead of useMemo, Qwik uses useComputed $, and you do not need to provide any dependency array to it. Controlling an input is as simple as binding the value of the signal to the input. Rendering a signal requires adding dot value. Rendering the useComputed value also requires adding the dot value. Again, here's the full side-by-side. Now let's take a look at this actually live. So if I go over to my Qwik version here, we can see I have the same code, and here it works. And if I go over to my React example, once again, this is the same thing, and here it works too. That was Qwik. To learn more, check out qwik.dev, or play with Qwik in a sandbox, check out qwik.new. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.